Hello everybody, Siraz here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another replay. Today we have I believe it's PVZ, and it is going to be Abver versus Mana here. These guys are both very good European players, and Mana, obviously a member of Team Mouz, has been doing pretty well in a lot of the European tournaments. I have to actually look up some of his results. But yeah, he's a very solid Protoss, one of the best. And then Abver, considered one of the best European Zergs. So, I don't know, I'm excited to watch this match. PVZ is one of my favorite matchups, so yeah, it looks like it should be a good game. They are in cross positions. Shakura's Plateau, which really can sometimes, I mean, a lot of people say this favors the Zerg. And yeah, it definitely allows for a pretty large macro game. But you have to remember, with some of the new Protoss compositions out, if the Protoss can get like a 4-base Colossus Void Raid Deathball sort of thing, really that's super hard to stop for the Zerg player, even if he does have the rest of the map. So we'll have to see how this game turns out. That was some great camo work. Congratulations, guys. You get to see the middle of nowhere. But yeah, we'll have to see how this game turns out. Also, while we're kind of getting geared up in this game, sorry about the last video I uploaded. I have no idea why the sound didn't record. And of course, me being the tard I was, I didn't. So what I did was I recorded it right, and then I encoded it, and then I deleted all my recording files, so I can't re-encode it to fix it, basically. So that video is lost forever. I hope nobody is looking forward to watching Strife Crow versus Bubbles. I think that's who it was. But, yeah, so maybe I'll recast that some other time, but, too bad. So sad, whatever. Also, while I'm thinking about it, if anyone is interested in some one-on-one coaching, let me know. Send me an email at siraztv@gmail.com. I'm going to do a series of 1v1 coaching sessions, and I'm going to upload them to YouTube, and hopefully it'll help some of the budding Zerg players really become better at Zerg. So I have a couple lined up for the end of this week, and it should definitely be interesting. We'll have to see how they go. Hopefully they work out well. I mean, I've never done anything like that, but I'm excited to try. I feel I've gotten to the point where I can, you know, start to teach a little bit and help lower level Zergs get better at their game. So if you have any interest in that, definitely let me know. And what was that? Okay, so that makes sense. We did have Mana going for a cannon attempt. Pretty sneaky here, starting in the low ground. But Abver did see it, so he's just going to cancel. And that's life, I guess. And we'll have to see if he chooses to expand somewhere else, or what sort of strategy he goes with from here. I mean, it's never worth it to try and, you know, throw away tons and tons of units to stop that sort of cannoning. It's better to just cancel and see what you can do. Oh, so Abver going cat style in base proxy hatch. This could be very interesting, guys. We'll have to see where this leads to from here. This can be very hard to stop, especially if you open with like this forge and cannon. The Protoss player kind of gets lulled into a false sense of security. So basically what he's thinking here is he's like, alright, well, you know, I got a cannon and 2 zealots. Zerg's never going to break through. Well, Zerg doesn't have to break through because he has an in-base hatchery. So just showing those Protoss, Zerg can kind of cannon too. So let's see what he does with this. You do sometimes see spine crawlers, other times lings can be just as effective. Queen coming out first, alright. And looks like we're going to see lings and queens. And one of the reasons this is so strong is that the Protoss player is now under pressure. If he panics, pulls some lings, or pulls his zealots, I mean, to deal with this, then the lings just run right through, and wow, great job by Mana here. Actually, oh wow, he's going to block this off, so great response from Mana here, and looks like he's going to be able to hold this without too much trouble. We do see these lings coming over here trying to take care of that wall in, but looks like it's not going to happen. And looks like Abver has lost a lot to make this happen. I mean, yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on his opponent. Needs to... Why did he go Creep Tumor? Oh, that's a shame. I think the Inject might have been a little bit better there. But yeah, putting a lot of pressure on Mana here. Gonna lose a Stalker. nothing you can really do about it. Actually, it looks like the Stalker's gonna live. But continuously just gonna have to deal with these Lings. Gonna be a complete pain in the side for mana. Looks like he is gonna clean it up though, without too much of a loss. So I would say mana in a solid position here, but Abver saying enough is it, or I'm not gonna let you get away that easy, I guess. I don't even know. Looks like he's gonna put another expansion at right at the entrance of Mana's base. And now we're gonna see some spine crawlers and Abver just pulling out all the stops here, trying to really pressure Mana and force him to make some mistakes. Though so far Mana's been handling this very well. I'm actually kind of excited to see how Mana does deal with this. Looks like he is doing that robotics bay, finally killing that hatchery. Yeah, he is getting a robotics bay, so he might be going to Colossus, which would be a good choice in this situation, as Colossus can shoot spine crawlers without them returning fire. Or the other thing he might be doing would be just gets out some Immortals. Immortals do tons of damage to spine crawlers as they are considered armored. I think they 5-shot them, because I think they do like 60 damage, yeah, 300 health. Might be 6-shot, would have to see 2 armor, I'm not sure. I think it's 60 damage total to armored, so looks like it might be 6 shots because spine crawlers do regen a little bit of health with 6 shots. But looks like Abver gonna go for it now. The spine's in position, going to be poking at all these buildings, killing them very quickly. Overlord in position as well, very nice. Force field goes down, but spine crawlers are ranged, so not going to be, you know, that effective. This could actually work. I'm quite amazed. I have never seen a strategy like this. Abver, ladies and gentlemen, Abver just, saying you're going to cannon me, well, I will counter spine crawler you. This is like a Protoss's worst nightmare and a Zerg's wet dream. So all the buildings are down. Nice force field though, stopping those Lings just in time. Now the clock is ticking. Force fields, looks like he has a couple more, so probably just going to chain force field here. But actually trapping a queen there, very nice. So that queen is going to go down, poor fella. But Abver just kind of waiting, wants to, you know, break our Protoss player ASAP. Getting some Immortals. Immortals not that good against Lings though, believe it or not. I don't know. And looks like we'd have a counter here. Bunch of Zealots taking care of business. They were warped in from this pylon. But the Lings are back. Gonna clean them up. Not too much trouble. And we'll probably see, my guess would be Abver will deal with this little pylon and cannon here. Even if he does take a couple losses. I mean, it's not worth having to deal with Zealots randomly attacking you. Yeah, there we go. Taking care of business. Taking care of business every day. Oh god, what a terrible song. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in this situation, but there's this radio station which is like oldies rock, and I don't know, it seems like this is the radio station that all fucking oh no, this Overlord, that is actually really huge as it can no longer spot. But where I was saying was, dude, I hate oldies stations just due to the fact that it seems like all workplaces listen to them all the time, and it is just a complete, I don't know, it's just annoying. Nobody wants to hear oldies. But Abver, really, I'm surprised. This is so good. I mean, this is working out really well. Abver is down in the economy a little bit. Okay. It happens, right? But he has 2 bases up, has a lot of pressure on our Protoss player here, and really, this is not a good situation for a Protoss player, but he's handling pretty well. Looks like he's going to try and break these rocks, going to go for an expansion the other direction. That's a really smart choice. Trying to break this would probably be suicide. A couple of Immortals coming down, look how fast those spine crawlers go down. And this is pretty good actually as well, as we do see those Immortals, you know, only taking shield damage, and then, well, then they're just retreating and regenerating those shields, and then probably going to go down once their shields are full again. Needs to be careful though if Lings get into position. Oh, and they're actually, so interesting. Okay, so these Immortals could actually snipe that from the ramp, so these Lings cannot even get us around. So this is a very solid tactic here by Mana to deal with this early pressure. And, you know, I think I don't know, Abver is going to have to do something else to... He needs to transition, I think, and that's what he's starting to do. So, okay, Abver taking another base, and he'll need to really start to tech to something else, because, look, our Protest player here has another base. He's pretty much stabilized. This is no longer a threat. This base is really, really vulnerable, especially from the high ground there. Oh, actually, that Spinecrawler is pretty good position, plus that Overlord, but, you know, this is... I don't know, it's a very precarious situation for our Zerg player here, and he needs to start transitioning to something else, or he's just going to find himself in a losing situation. Protoss player's base, we got a Colossus transition, and once that's out, I mean, this is almost impossible. Ling's starting to swarm in here, though. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, those Lings are going to take it out. Going to scout the Colossus, though, and scout this other base. Actually, if his Lings get down here, they could do quite a bit of damage. Does not have any units in position to really deal with it. There we go. Finally getting those Zealots back, as well as Stalkers. And he's going to see this attempt to break down these rocks. Or probably, well, maybe not. I thought those Zealots were going to go for those rocks, but looks like that's not the case. In the meantime, we do have... more Spinecrawlers going up. Holy potato. I don't know. Something. Something that, some sort of words that basically convey that that's a lot of Spinecrawlers. And, yeah, that's quite a bit. I think, I mean, Abver really knows if he gives up this sort of offensive position here, it's going to be very hard for him to recover, I think. Going for Spire, solid choice. Looks like the Lings are actually going to try and break down this rock, and I think Mana, you know, kind of suspected something like this, as he does have that cannon there. And that's going to basically prevent that from going on. In the meantime, both players continue to macro up these Immortals, trying to snipe these Spinecrawlers whenever they get the chance. Actually taking some damage there. Colossus should be done. Where is that guy? There we go. Colossus is done. No range yet. Range is key, as they will outrange Spinecrawlers. Spinecrawlers have a range of 7. Colossus currently have a range of 7. 6! Oh wow, that's shorter than I thought. I thought Colossus had a range of 7 before the upgrade, but it looks like it is 6 before this upgrade. And then that brings it up to 9. So very, very huge, as they can just kind of sit up here and shoot at Spinecrawlers all day long. There we go, is done. And yeah, Abver, I don't know if he's going to be able to... I don't know. It'd be hard for him to hold this. The one thing he does have going for him, though, is Queens. Queens actually have a range of 7, which is pretty long. And that should allow, you know, the Queens to counter the Colossus. Interesting note, Queens actually attack Colossus as if Colossus were air. So the Queens have an air and a ground attack separate, and so they actually count Colossus as air. But looks like this base is going to go down, and this is not looking, well, it is looking very grim for Abver in this situation, though he does have 15 Mutalisks. That is a lot of Mutalisks. I don't know, that could probably actually almost take this force straight up. 17 Mutalisk. The Mutalisk count is unbelievably large here for Abver. And this is going to be very, very hard for Mana to stop. Abver could just come over here, kill this entire base, basically. Come over here, kill this entire base, stop all mining. And yeah, that could be... I don't know who's going to win this situation. It's going to come down to... I mean, how our Protoss player reacts. If he tries to defend here, I think he's going to lose. But if he goes for it, which looks like he might be doing, he could. I think he could win this game. Mana just is, or Abver is just going to try and do as much damage as possible and defend at the last moment. I don't know if he's going to be able to take this force. He's going to need more units, continuing to get Mutalisk. Yeah, Mana basically knows this is all in at this point. And it's going to come down to whether or not Abver can defend this. Mana has a pretty sizable force. Let's take a look at the unit counting tab. 18 Stalkers, some Sentry, and against 23 Mutalisks, basically, is what it's going to come down to. I mean, it's going to be, if these Mutalisks can kill all the anti-air units, they will be able to clean up. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's how it's going to be. So, going to go for it now, focusing down those sentries first. Very nice control. I think these Mutalisks are going to be able to clean this up just barely. Wow! This game was incredibly close. I thought actually Mana had that for a while. I thought those Stalkers and Sentries would have been able to clean this up. But yeah, Abver cleaning this up. Going to be able to kill all these Colossus, all these Immortals. Not before he's basically going to lose his main base, though, but he does have another one. Oh, interesting. So this one is not mining either. But still, I mean, I don't know. This could be a base race situation here. Ah, no, looks like these Mutas are going to be able to clean this up in time. Yeah, and then the Mutas will just be able to come over here, clean this up, and then basically come back here and clean this up. I don't see any way around it. So Abver barely squeaking out a win there. It was looking pretty tight for a minute, but he can basically just do whatever he wants now and win. He just has to continuously kill stuff. Can't let this base go down. Really, he has 3 drones somewhere too. Yeah, there we go. 3 drones. Needs to, I don't know, I'd almost like hide those. But yeah, just not enough anti-air left from there. I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to take this main force. He's going to try, possibly, to go for like some sort of base trade situation. I mean, if these Zealots can kill, what does he have here? 2 Extractors, 2 Hatch. Nah, it's not going to happen. This is not enough Zealots to finish this off. No way, no how. And this is basically semantics at this point, but what a great game. What a great strategy here by Abver. I mean, unbelievable. Just super aggressive hatchery. Then that second hatchery was just a very crazy follow-up, but seems to be working really well. Or worked really well for him. So, just kind of showing, you know, people say Zerg can't cheese. Well, that was pretty damn cheesy in my opinion. I don't know. I can't think of anything more cheesy than that. Maybe like, well, bunker and cannon rushing are pretty cheesy, but that was pretty cheesy as well. So, like I said, just kind of semantics at this point, and Mana giving the GG. So, wow, what a cool game. I'm impressed. Okay, kids, so men, ladies, gentlemen, whatever. Ever pissed at a Protoss? Or Shakuris Plateau? They go Forge first, try and cannon you. Obviously, the response to do is an in-base hatch, so... Great, great. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy. That game was pretty awesome. Actually, that game was quite good. Kind of unexpected, just to kind of pull a random replay and find a great one. But yeah, pretty good. Like I said before, sorry about the sound. I checked this one, though. It should be recorded in sound and good to go. What else? Oh yeah, if you want any coaching, let me know. You have to be on the NA server or be able to get me onto whatever server you're on. So like if you have a guest pass or whatever, that could work. Let me know about the coaching. Send me an email, siraztv@gmail.com. And also keep sending me replays if you want to see your replays analyzed. I've done a couple of those, so if you want to see something like that, you know, send me a replay. I think the live coaching is probably will be better. But I don't know about that. So I think the live, like I said, I think the live coaching will probably be better, help you out. Actually, I'm excited about it. I think having a two-way communication street will be excellent. But if for whatever reason you don't want to do that and want to just see your replay analyzed, definitely just send me that as well. So that's enough time afterwards. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a really good game. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.